today's very special discussion with T2 Online. We have a very special set of young people, youth of Calcutta, India really. Rishabh, Shorashini, Lina, Gaurav, Ushushi of course. Ushushi is really the reason why we are here today. She's floated a production company, Ushushi Sengupta Productions.
Yes.
Honestly, it's not a film, it's like a collage of emotions, as we were talking about right now. Yeah.
So Unbroken, actually I was just venting to Oyun about how we don't really have scope to express ourselves, and how how mental health is not a very talked about thing, especially in our profession. For creative people, the only way they can express is through their art, and I thought that it would be great for me as a first time producer to produce something that is really close to my heart. And that's when me and Oyun spoke about, and I decided to reach out to each of the cast members here, because I think if you see the film Unbroken also, it talks about human emotions in a very personal space, like what is the emotion of a husband and wife, or partners separating, or a real life diva dealing with emotions, how you feel when you lose a parent, how you feel when you lose a pet. Grief has no, you cannot compare grief. I mean, what you feel when you lose a pet might be equal to what I feel when my boyfriend is leaving.
Tragedy is not a competition.
Why did you decide to, reach out to these particular people? Like friends, of course, but
Toro was something, she's been a family to me, and we both always, I always reach out to her when I'm going through a tough time. I mean, you are also one of those friends in my life.
And I do the same, it's always mutual.
And Rishabh, I'm a big fan of Rishabh. I've seen his work, and he's just one of the most incredible people to work with. We have Tuhina also. And why Devulina and Gaurav were casted is a very funny story, because we wanted to cast a husband.
Husband and wife, yeah.
And a wife, but we wanted a husband who looks very kind.
Covered up well.
So, me and Oyun were going through back and forth, and I was like, it has to be Gaurav and Devulina. Because Gaurav...
Is that a compliment to Devulina at all?
I don't think so.
Let the secrets not be out.
I was like, it has to be Gaurav and Devulina, because Gaurav looks like this kind husband.
And Devulina looks like
very
chubby.
I'm thinking of the term.
I'm sure.
How was it working on Unbroken?
Oh, it was lovely. We did we've been to Ishwar Shankolpo's, the NGO that we are connected with, we went for we went for their show once, and we saw what these people do. As she said, or people think that we are the perfect couple and we have a very happening life, and but it's not always hunky-dory. It's not always like that, the way it looks, or the way the part of us, the part of the day we want to project on social media. It's not that.
Yes.
It's just that few seconds probably we are projecting. So we go through insecurities as well, and the more I feel, the more you speak about it, the more you're open about it, the better you feel. I've lost friends. I've lost people, like they were just fine. They spoke to us like normally. We had fun the night before, and the next day I see that person's gone. Yeah, that person took his or her own life. So, I feel, and I felt so terrible in those times, and I was like, what the hell, I could have reached out to that person. I could have not just spoken about, a drink or something, and could have spoken about what the hell are you going through, I was connected to this in that way, so I felt amazing to be a part of this.
Right. Devulina?
So, the very
the not so
Atyachari wife. Not at all kind wife. And working with Oyun, I have already worked with him in a film. So it was always a pleasure working with him. And when I heard that he's shooting for this one, I said yes at one go. But the thing is this, I am a very happy-go-lucky person from outside. I'm a very bubbly person. I talk with everyone. I try and make friends. But deep down somewhere, I have a lot of problem dealing with emotions, and that's why I prefer keeping quiet and not sharing the problems. I did tell her the other day that what is on the surface, it's not inside, and people say we are the perfect couple, perfect in a very nice term.
Perfect also differs, no? What is the definition
Yeah,
of perfect?
yeah, a couple goals and stuff like that. But trust me, we have issues which is very like normal.
normal to have,
but
yeah.
but those are there, and we also at times don't speak with each other, and that can be for a day, for a week, for a month. But we try and mend it because the relationship is more important to us. So yes, when there's an initiative like this where we can help others to speak up and seek help, I thought why not being a part of it.
Right.
So that's how I came on board.
Right.
Yes.
Wonderful. Suroshini?
And so when she approached me for this, I thought that why not? Because it's such an important issue right now, and the fact that I actually didn't know that May is Mental Health Month, because that I was not aware of it. But thanks to her that she made me aware, and then she also told me that that we'd be collaborating with Oyunda, and I've shot with Oyunda before also, and it's just about helping people, because I think as influencers or as actors or as just public figures, we have this platform where we can reach out to more people and make
People
them
to
more
listen
aware.
to you, no? Yeah.
And also because we are talking about seeking professional help and everything, or just talking to a friend, we're talking about reaching out to people, we want to be listened. And because last year I was going through a very terrible phase of my life, and where I actually went out and sought for professional help, and trust me, it changed.
You're much
It made a
better. You're
difference.
feeling much
It made
better.
a difference. And you know what happened the first time, and why I thought that this is really important is that I told my parents that I think that I would like to talk to someone, and sometimes no matter what, how much I love my parents,
has to be outside
or how
your
much
family.
they love me. The immediate thing that when you share your problems with either your parents or your loved ones
Somebody
or
you
your
know.
friends,
Yeah.
they would immediately try to solve the issue for you. But sometimes what happens is that we're not really looking for the solution. We just want somebody to listen.
Listen, yeah.
You want a safe place
Just
where you will
venting.
just
Yeah.
venting.
Yeah.
And you just expect the other person to do nothing but to just understand us.
And not judge
that's
you.
so
Yeah.
important. So when I told them that I would want to seek professional help, the first thing my parents supported me, but my mother also told me, "Kauke bolish na."
There's still a taboo.
And then
Yeah.
I got to understand that we still, as a society, especially our parents' generation or the ones before our parents, we still have that stigma
Yeah.
some way or the other.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
still ashamed. So that is
Very
what
true.
we tried, I think, tried to convey through this video, that there's no
Shame.
there's no shame, there's no guilt. In fact, the more we talk about it, the more we
Normalize
talk to
it, yeah.
each other, the more we normalize it, it's going to be great, because our generation, we are conscious about our physical health. We are actors. We have to be conscious about how our bodies
How you look,
how
exactly.
our image is.
Yeah, that's your asset.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's our asset. We go to the gym, we work out, so it's also important for our mind to work out. So if if we can say that, listen, I'm going to the gym, why can't I say that, listen, I'm going to my therapist? Because we have to at some point normalize it so much that it becomes a part of a daily exercise. And I think, it's great if you're not going through something like maybe depression
Yeah,
or
you're blessed.
anything.
Yeah.
It's just
You are
nice
blessed.
to just have someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pointing out that growing up in a lower middle class family, especially in a country like India or a city like Calcutta, whenever we had problems as children, our parents never wanted us to address it. They were always like, deal with it. You have done it yourself, so deal with it. You don't need us to talk to. You don't need anyone to talk to. You deal with it. So after a point of time, I realized when I was going through college, I had a really bad phase, and I was like going haywire in life. I did not know what I really wanted to do or who I really was. I was like confused, and I did a lot of things which I really shouldn't have done, but still I'm happy that I've done those, and
You learn from your mistakes.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm past those.